Hey guys, what's up? We are back with another episode of our submarine build. We are getting pretty close to the end, so there's only going to be a few more episodes left, but definitely stick around for this one. We're going to be adding an equipment room, a ton of storage, and a couple other things that are just really useful to have on the submarine. But if you haven't seen, the sub is done. It is on the workshop. You guys can go ahead and download it and play with it right now. I want to just quickly say thank you. The support on the sub has been crazy. It was trending on the workshop for a couple days, so really big thank you to all of you guys for that. Thank you so much for the support. And, kind of same thing goes with the YouTube. If you guys do like the builds and you like the episodes, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to keep creating these videos. I'm going to keep creating builds for you guys to play with. If you like them, definitely stick around. We aren't going anywhere. We're going to keep creating videos. But yeah, so thank you very much. And we'll get back into the video. In this one, like I said, we are going to work on the sub a little bit more. There's only like one or two more rooms that we really need to finish up. So this one's going to be kind of like a main equipment room. Really going to have most of the items that you're going to need to do missions and whatnot. But yeah, we'll hop right into the build, and then I will cut back in and we will chat a little bit. All right, so we'll hop back in and we'll just kind of talk about what we built for a little bit. As you can see, like I had mentioned earlier, we were definitely working on an equipment room, so that's kind of what this still is, and it's still intended to be. I went for these kind of like almost built-ins, I guess you would call them, but I think they look pretty good. I ended up liking how the one side worked, so I decided to just put them on both sides. And then you'll also notice I put these paint blocks above them that kind of look like fluorescent light bulbs. I think it looks really nice. But yeah, so you're going to have, you see we got a load of glow sticks. On the other side, you have ropes, fire extinguishers, welders, underwater welders. Below this, there's diving gear. And I actually do this on all of my builds, so this is kind of just good to take a note of. But all of the diving gear, it's kind of looks like it's in a big square. The two blocks underneath it are also diving gear. So it looks like there's only one, but there are multiple there. And I do this just because I kind of think it's ugly to just have like 4 or 5 of those just stacked up on the wall. It doesn't really make sense. You'd probably just put it in a big bin in real life. But that's about it for the building portion of the video. So we'll hop in the world and I'm going to drive around a little bit. We'll just kind of get some gameplay in the background, and we'll just take a quick second to kind of talk about some of the next builds that we're going to have going on. For those of you who have stuck around, I'm sure you'll be kind of excited to hear about it. But yeah, obviously this build's pretty close to done. So I have been working on other things in the background a little bit. I usually try to get a couple month head start on these builds, if I'm being honest. The building aspect usually takes a lot longer than the editing aspect. I mean, to build this sub, it took me almost 3 months. So it's definitely not a short process with me, and that's okay. I don't mind. I'm patient and I'm okay with that. But that being said, the next 2 projects, there's going to be one that's rather large. So expect that series to go on for quite a while. And then I'm going to try to sprinkle in other series along with it as well. So the next big build we're going to do is a amphibious assault ship. So it's going to basically be a small aircraft carrier, more so designed for helicopters than planes. But since it's Stormworks, I personally try to keep everything within the build limits. I don't really like XML editing benches. I used to do that back in the day, but it's really annoying if you don't have an edited bench to spawn vehicles that don't fit in that. And I've mentioned it before. A lot of the things that I build for people to play with. So if it's annoying for you to play with it, it's kind of just counterproductive in my mind. So it is going to fit in the stock workbench. It's going to be basically as large as you can possibly make it. You guys will see later on. But yeah, so we've got the jump on that, and then I have one other project in the background that I'm going to be trying to get a little bit more completed with, and then like I said, I'll be sprinkling those in with the other videos too. But I hope you guys really like them. I'm sure you will. I think the carrier is something that we all just like. It seems like the Stormworks community always has room for more of those. And then the other vehicle is kind of going to be like a really, really large land-based base. I guess it's not going to be like a tank or anything like that. It's just going to be a very, very, very large wheeled vehicle. So you'll see more about that too when I get a little bit more to it. But yeah, so that's going to be the next things to kind of look out for. But anyways, I've been yapping for a minute. I'll cut back into talking about what's happening in the video. So I've never really explored one of these windmills like up close or underwater, so I decided to do it. And you can see I'm trying to drive through it right here, and I'm not going anywhere. And I was really confused for a while. I switched between a bunch of different modes. There's an invisible wall here, guys. You can't drive the sub through that. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried. And I thought the sub was broken, but it was just me. So yeah, so this is kind of derpy video, but I'll leave it in there. It's kind of funny. But yeah, just so if you guys go to use the sub, just know you're not going to be able to drive it through that thing or underneath it. But here's also probably a decent time to talk about some of the comments on the workshop video. So a few people had mentioned that there are no linear up and down controls in the submarine, and yes, I do know that. And so for all of the viewers watching, just so you know, yes, there is no linear up or down controls. You have to use the ballast. This is my first submarine, so I tried to not go overboard with it, and next time it's something that I'll probably play around with a little bit more. And another thing to know is the lasers are always going to be on. And another comment that I saw is if you guys want to use the transponder or the beacon locator, You have to use one or the other, and that's pretty standard for a lot of Stormworks creations. For some reason, the Stormworks transponder locator will pick up a transponder on your own vehicle. Doesn't matter if they're in the same body. So if you turn both of them on, there's two lights right in front of the props that'll flash, and those are the transponder locator lights that kind of help you navigate where you're going. But beyond that, I thought I should just probably clarify that a little bit. And, other than that, if you guys do have questions, by all means, feel free to reach out. I don't mind answering for any reason. It might take me, a little bit of time to get back to you, but absolutely reach out if you have any questions. I'm not going to just not answer you guys or, lie or whatnot. So if you have any questions on how to use it or how it works or anything like that, I'm more than happy to explain it to you. But yeah, that's gonna just about do it for this episode, guys. I just want to say thank you. You guys killed it with the support on the sub and the workshop. The channel's been doing pretty good lately too. So thank you all so much for that. And if you like the videos, you like the builds, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Come back for more. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.